Hello and welcome back to the series on proofs. Today we're going to be exploring sine and cosine laws. It's been a while since I've done an episode on proofs, but there's trigonometric information that is lacking in terms of the calculus series. So just for absolute beginners, I'm going to do a refresher on a good deal about trigonometry. So let's just start off with this triangle with sides labeled A, B, and C. I said sides, but I meant to say angles. And then opposite to each of these angles is going to be the side length, A, B, and C. Now before we can delve into the sine and cosine laws, we need to first cover what exactly is meant by sine and cosine. When I draw a right angle triangle, let's draw it in a new color, yellow, the sine of this angle down here, let's call it theta, the sine of theta is going to equal this opposite side divided by the length of the hypotenuse. And if the hypotenuse equals 1, if h equals 1 in a very special circumstance, then the sine of theta is just equal to the opposite. It's just equal to the height of the triangle. And the cosine of the angle, cos of theta, is going to use the adjacent side compared to the hypotenuse. And again, if the hypotenuse equals 1 in that very special scenario, then the cosine of the angle is just equal to this side length down here. So cosine, you're looking here, and sine, you're looking here. So let's go up here, and let's see what we can make from this triangle. First thing we're going to want to do is create a perpendicular to side A coming from angle A. Now, once we have this perpendicular, we can start to use those two trigonometric functions down there that we have defined. First thing we're going to start off with is that we're going to notice that the sine of angle C is going to equal this opposite, let's just call it side O, over B. And what we're also going to notice is that the sine of B right here is going to equal this opposite divided by C, where C is now the hypotenuse, the longest side. But hey, if we rearrange this, O equals B times sine C equals C times sine B. Now, if we divide this side by B and this side by B, and we'll also do the same in another step, divide this side by C, divide this side by C, we'll reach the common referred to sine law, where sine of the angle C divided by its opposite side equals sine of the angle B divided by its opposite side. That right there is the sine law. Now, what can we make for the cosine law? Well, one thing we have to know about right angle triangles is that we can work with Pythagorean theorem. So let's label this right here, this side, a new color, side N, in this side M. So obviously N plus M equals A. I'm just going to clear out some of this room that we used for the sine law. Okay, so what we can see is that C, being the hypotenuse of this triangle, equals O squared plus M squared. If you remember, we showed that O equals B times sine C. So let's write that down. B sine C squared plus, and M is going to equal A minus N all squared. a minus n all squared. What can we make from n though? Because when we look at n, the cosine of angle C equals n over b. Or another way to write that down, we solve for just n, that n equals b cos C. Okay. So when we expand out the left side, the b sine C term, we're going to get b squared sine squared C. And when we expand out this left side, we're going to get plus a squared minus 2an plus n squared. Okay, we're heading towards the right track here. Now, I shouldn't have expanded O yet, so what you're going to notice is that O squared plus n squared equals b squared because there's a right angle triangle right here. So this term right here is O, and O squared, well this term's O squared, and O squared plus n squared equals 1. So we're going to cancel those two terms out, and we're going to have plus, I said 1, meant to say b squared, and what we're going to have is the a squared term minus 2a, and what did n equal? Well, n equals b cos C. Let's write that down. B cos C. And now we've arrived at the familiar cosine law, where C squared, that's what we started with, we're finding that hypotenuse. Finding that hypotenuse C right there. C squared equals B squared plus A. Let's do that alphabetically. Equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cos angle C. Alright, so that's it for the two trigonometric laws that are used for all kinds of triangles, and we're going to be using these next time to prove the compound angle formula for sine. See you next time. Remember, keep on learning.